The Nebraska Fake News Review returns to expose the pervasive influence of media consolidation in shaping the state's journalistic landscape. Lee Enterprises, a corporate behemoth owning numerous local newspapers, orchestrates a troubling pattern of centralized messaging and cookie-cutter journalism. This week, the recurring focus is the identical headline, Unintended Consequences. E-Verify aims to stop unauthorized workers. It might be fueling more fraud, plastered across Lee's outlets in various Nebraska towns. This coordinated narrative exemplifies how corporate control stifles local voices, producing homogenized news that prioritizes ideological agendas over truth, a practice that undermines the integrity of Nebraska's press. Across Nebraska, from Scottsbluff to Omaha, Lee Enterprises newspapers exhibit a disturbing uniformity in their headlines and stories, a hallmark of centralized editorial control. The E-Verify headline, replicated in outlets like the Lincoln Journal-Star and York News Times, critiques a federal worker verification system with claims that it fuels identity fraud. This narrative, laden with leftist buzzwords and questionable arguments, lacks substantiation and serves as a vehicle for advancing a political agenda skeptical of immigration enforcement. The replication of this story across diverse communities reveals the extent of Lee's influence as local papers lose their distinctiveness to corporate-driven narratives. This cookie-cutter journalism stems from Lee Enterprises' consolidated structure, where regional editors oversee multiple publications, reducing local editorial autonomy. Shared content management systems ensure that online editions of these newspapers appear nearly identical, further eroding the unique character of local reporting. The result is a headline echo, where readers in different towns encounter the same framing of issues, shaping public opinion in a uniform direction. Critics argue that this centralized messaging reflects an anti-Nebraska and anti-American agenda, as Lee Enterprises imposes stories that align with external social and political influences rather than community interests. The Nebraska Fake News Review highlights the fraudulent nature of such journalism, where sensationalized headlines mask biased reporting. Lee's history, marked by financial struggles and a 2025 cyber attack disrupting its 72 daily newspapers, underscores the vulnerabilities of this consolidated model. By prioritizing cost-cutting over journalistic integrity, Lee Enterprises perpetuates a cycle of homogenized news that deceives readers and undermines trust in the press. The Nebraska Fake News Review reveals the insidious impact of Lee Enterprises' media consolidation, where centralized messaging and cookie-cutter journalism produce uniform narratives that betray local communities. The E-Verify headline exemplifies this trend, promoting a questionable agenda across Nebraska's newspapers while stifling diverse voices. This corporate-driven conformity threatens the democratic role of journalism, replacing authentic reporting with fraudulent narratives. Nebraska deserves a press that reflects its values, not one dictated by corporate interests bent on narrative control.